Okay, so today we're going to be conditioning Hotch to the gentle leader. This is a head halter. And right now I'm basically building anticipation because the dogs know that in that mug right there, we've got Hotch's kibble mixed with some higher value treats. And the reason I like to mix them all together like that is because it's sort of like an intermittent special better reinforcer mixed in, so the dog never knows, in other words, whether they're gonna get just the regular kibble. Good thing about Hotch, like my Luca here, is that they will work for kibble alone. So if they get something higher value, it's really going to be higher value. So we've got the treats there. What we're going to be doing, this is the tricky part. I'm going to be working with both dogs, so I'm going to just be asking Luca to hold his place in the bed over there, basically just lay down. Meanwhile, I'm going to be fitting this to Hotch, and at the same time, I'm going to be conditioning him to feel positively about it by pairing it with treats. So, let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. Try this angle. Now this is going to kind of double as a tutorial on how to fit the gentle leader and how to put it on to a dog. Notice Luca's back there, which means I'm rewarding him for staying on the bed back there. Hotchy, look. So notice I'm feeding him the treat through the gentle leader, and then I'm going to remove the gentle leader because what I want to do is build his anticipation. Lay down, Luca. You got to stay there. Good boy. I want to build his desire to see this thing appear. And because he goes, oh, the appearance of this thing equals treats. Yeah. Oh, boy. I'm going to take it away so that when this thing disappears, there are no treats. So create that contrast. It builds the dog's desire to see this thing appear. Oh, see how his tail started? Well, you can't see his tail, but his tail just started wagging. So already he's positively associating this thing with the food. He's starting to feel good about this thing because he goes, ooh, I know a treat immediately follows after that. And see, he's looking at me. He's so smart. He's looking at my hand. Oh, what's that, Hotchie? The thing about the gentle leader is you don't want to move too quickly with this thing. Now, just to fit it, this is the first time we've gotten it out of the box. This is going to help with his pulling. He's a bit of a leash puller, like most dogs, to be honest. And this is going to help us teach him his formal heel. They're different. They're different than anything dogs are used to. So at first they, are like maybe a little bit annoyed more than anything. But then that's why you want to be sure and work really hard up front to build a foundation of, trust and happiness about this thing, or else you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak. So this is a size medium. This one should fit, but I'm going to have to adjust it. No, you can't eat it. Okay, so the way this goes on, this little thing right here is going to go over Hotch's nose. The nose is going to go through there. So that's what I'm going to start feeding the treats through there. All right, and then we'll just slowly kind of start touching it to his nose while he's eating the treats. Good boy. Ooh, what's that, Hotchie? See, and then I start pull this up behind his ears just so I can get a feel for, good boy, good boy. Yeah, lots of praise too. Good boy. So I can get a feel for how to adjust this. Now, obviously the nose part was way too big, so I'm going to adjust it using this little thingy-majig here. Get a boy, look. See, I'm moving as quickly as I am with Hotch to fit this, just because he's doing pretty darn well with it. Now, good boy. I should put it on and take it off and give it a treat. Yay! I want to convince him with my emotional reaction to it that it's a good and happy thing. We're going to be working on this throughout the day. We're not going to go too fast, but when we get to the point where he's wearing it and we're actually walking with it, I will make another video about that. Good job, Hotch. Right, so he's obviously like, hey, what is this thing on my face, right? Good boy. But he can fully eat, drink, and pant with this thing on. That's how you want to make sure it's fitted. We're gonna stop there for now, so that when we pull this thing out later, he'll be like, cool, let's do it. This thing equals treats. The gentle leader equals treats. So that was a pretty successful fitting.